We'll begin with a few questions from the media. Go ahead.
JJ, congrats on the win, man. You just went out there and finished the former Bellator title challenger in second round. How did that feel, man?
I felt amazing. You know, I think this solidifies my position in the featherweight division. You know, I believe I should be in line for the title.
Yeah, and you've had good finishes before, but to do it against a guy like that, I mean, does that add anything extra? You got rankings now. You know, do you feel like that gives you a better path towards the title?
100%. He just fought the champ. You know, and I went out there and I put on a dominant performance. You know, I came out, took him down. He counted a little bit, controlled on top, but he wasn't dangerous there. Second round, I came out, hurt him right away, and then I got mount, finished the fight.
And the spinning back fist that you landed at the start of the second, was that something coming into the fight you thought, hey, maybe at the starts of one of these rounds, I'm gonna try it?
Yeah, so I have there was a few other tools that we're working on to pull off. And, you know, that was the first one that I found the opening for. I only like the further strikes if there's an opening for it. And I saw that opening, I went for it, landed, stunned him, then, you know, put him away.
And I'm not trying to pick out the negative, but you did miss weight for this fight. It was the second time in 3 fights. Do you feel like, I guess, first off, what happened this time? And do you feel like you could correct it going forward?
100% what happened this time was, you know, we took the fight on 4-week notice. Usually I need 2 to 3 months to be able to diet my weight down correctly. But I tried my hardest. My nutritionist tried. We both tried our hardest. You know, I was cutting weight the whole entire day, and it was due. If I had a couple more weeks, I would be able to get my weight lower prior to coming here. So that's an issue that we will definitely address moving on to the next fight.
We'll take a few more questions from the media. Join us virtually. Go ahead, Jay.
Hey, thanks very much. And JJ, congratulations on the win tonight. I know you've talked about wanting to be the champ by the end of this year. I'm just curious as to what you think that process is going to be like with the Grand Prix dragging on. Do you see yourself, you know, maybe a couple more fights this year and maybe fighting at the end of the year? How do you think that plays out?
You know, I think after the AJ McKee and Pitbull fight, we'll probably have a good time frame on when the title is going to become available. And during that process, you know, I'd like to take on the #1 contender. And in my books, there's Adam Borics. So I'll definitely be looking to line up a fight with him.
And you took
Sorry, carry on.
As I say, you took the next question right out of my mouth with Adam Borics there. How do you see that playing out with him?
He's a very tough fighter. You know, we just got done with Pedro Carvalho. So I'll be going back to my camp and we'll come up with a plan to put on a dominant performance against him so I can definitely solidify my title position.
Santiago.
Hi, JJ. Congratulations on a beautiful performance. That was stunning. You are still undefeated and you have been doing very good in Bellator with a couple of beautiful finishes. Can you feel it as well that Bellator is giving you a lot of great opportunities to grow?
Yes, sir. I'm very grateful for Bellator. You know, they took me from my very first ever professional fight and they had brought me to the highest level in the world in mixed martial arts. So I'm very grateful for them and all the opportunities they have given me. You know, I take every opportunity that is ever given to me and I try 100%.
How hurt do you think Pedro was after that spinning back fist? Do you think the referee should have stopped the fight a bit earlier or did you like the stoppage?
I like the stoppage. You know, I like it when the guy's tough and keeps on fighting, and Pedro Carvalho was no slouch. You know, I hit him really hard with that spinning back fist, and the man kept trucking forward. He was taking heavy shots. He took a big teep kick to the head after that, a big uppercut, a left hook, and then a right hook, and then he held in for that double leg and ate so many elbows. So, you know, credits to Pedro Carvalho for staying in there and keep fighting. You know, that's why I got into the sport. I love the heart. I love the pressure that you get put on. So, you know, I was happy with that stoppage.
Enjoy the victory, sir.
Thank you very much.
1 or 2 more. Ronald.
This is Ronald E. Smith from Getting Real. JJ, congrats on the win.
Thank you very much.
You've been dealt so much in your life, but in a way that the way you walk on the cage inspires so many people. So I would just love to know, for the people who are watching you and they have dealt in the same season that you've dealt with, how can you help them keep motivated and keep pushing forward through those dark times?
So just like you said, my whole life has been a lot of trial and error. I've made a lot of mistakes, and I've been, I wasn't born ahead of everyone else, but just having a goal, surround yourself with great mentors, and keep pushing towards your goal no matter what. And then one day you will achieve that goal. And that's my message I want to get out to practically everyone, because as everyone knows, my sister passed away of suicide. So depression is a major thing that I try and help people get out of. So just have a goal, surround yourself with good mentors, good people, and do whatever you take to achieve your goal.
Thank you, Jay.
Sam?
Hi, JJ. Congratulations on a phenomenal performance.
Thank you very much.
In recent years, fighting out of New Zealand, in recent years, there seems to have been this boom in MMA out of New Zealand and out of the oceanic region as a whole. Is representing where you come from, is that something that matters to you? Is that something that's important to you as you go into each fight?
Whenever I go into every fight, I always feel not just my friends and family, I feel like my whole nation is behind me. New Zealand, we're out here putting a big stamp in MMA and combat sports. So, I'm glad to be a part of that movement coming out of New Zealand right now.
You're just 23 years old. You're already competing at such a high level, already got a handful of victories under the Bellator banner. Do you feel like you're just entering your prime now? Do you feel like your prime is still way off and you're only getting started and you still have loads of room to grow?
I'm only getting started. I still got lots of room to grow 100%. I'm still only 23 years old. You don't hit your prime. You don't hit your physical prime till you're 25, 26. So, once I hit that physical prime, you're going to see what I'm really capable of. Right now, I'm still in preparation. I'm still getting ready for when that real work comes in.
Thanks for the time, JJ.
Thank you very much.
Congrats.